everybody, PJ here with Mpkilele, our tour guide on Robben Island. One question for you. As a young South African, what does the sacrifice of the political prisoners here on this island mean for you?
It means a lot. You know, if I can go down to the roots, you know, it would take me a lot of days or hours to show our appreciation to what they have done, to what they have sacrificed their lives. You know? They have sacrificed their careers in order for us to have this beautiful South Africa today. And without them, you know, we don't know where would we be at this present moment. And in terms of the areas where we access, you know, those days we couldn't even go to the private schools or to the multiracial schools because we were black, you know. And now everything is open, education, work-wise. Even when it comes to work, you had to be a police officer or to be a soldier or to be a nurse. Those would be some of the careers that are open for black South Africans those days. But thinking that you're going to be a doctor or you're going to be a psychologist or whatsoever, those were dreams that they had, but they were no longer, or they were not going to be able to achieve them with the education system that we in place those days after 1948, which we known as Bantu education. Because education were in three segments. There were Bantu education, which were for blacks. There were Indian and colored education, and there were European education, which were for white.
Now, you don't look old enough really to be out here alone, but anyway, you clearly are because you're a tour guide. In 1994, when Nelson Mandela was elected, how old were you?
I was only 11 years old at that time.
Do you remember the day?
I do remember it vividly. You know,
tell me what you recall.
You know, I recall our mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers going to the election post. They were queuing, lots of long queues, you know, because they were awaited for this day for a very long time. Because during the apartheid regime, it was only a white man's vote. You know, no women, no blacks were allowed to cast a vote. So I could see how jubilant they were, how lovely they were when they were going to cast their first vote, you know. So you could sense, even though you didn't know what had happened, that this day means a lot to them.
And what about for your children?
Sorry?
What do you dream, if you were to have children down the road?
Yes.
How will South Africa be different?
You know, South Africa will be different a lot, you know, simply because, you know, even now we can see that we are free, but economically we are not that free. There's still some constraints there and there that needs to be overcome, you know. So the next generation to come, which will be our children and our grandchildren, they will have one of the best South Africa, you know, that we don't have at the moment.
I hope for better rugby results and better soccer results and continued success. Mpkilele, thank you so much for talking to me.